What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a 550 tow truck with 27,000 miles. Got a little bit of an issue going on here. It was brought in for being in DERATE mode, and luckily I was able to pull the def tank down without having to take this toolbox off. The code that we got here in the PCM, the check engine light was not on, but the DEF warning fault indicator was on in the dash, and that definition is reductant quality sensor low. One of the first questions I asked the advisor to get a hold of the customer was, I wanted to find out what DEF they were using. How are they dispensing it? In gallons, or do they have it in a 55-gallon drum? We were told that they are using gallons from a local auto parts store, and that was the information I needed to know to continue with my diagnostics. So when you pull the DTCs, IDS, depending on your level of software, will give you the most current TSBs or any bulletins on this particular truck. This one here, it specifically states the vehicle that we have in here, and it notes that the review of repair data supports that this DTC that we got is often the result of incorrect DEF concentration. So we're going to go through pinpoint test RJ and see if the reading is below 28%. It also notes that if this concentration is suspected, all we got to do is drain the fluid, replace it, and then double check that our concentration is not low again. However, being below 28% does say the vehicle is going to go into DERATE, so also note that too. We can't warranty that, but alright, I can't show you because I have it disconnected, but our reductant concentration percent was at 26%. It was bouncing back and forth between 25 and 26. So we obviously know what we have to do, and that's drain the DEF and get it with new Motorcraft fresh DEF. So back to our pinpoint test. We are saying that for all others, we're going to go to RJ2, carry out a visual inspection. Everything was fine. So we're going to move over here to RJ3 today. Okay, RJ3 pulls up the interactive measurements within IDS and the pinpoint test, and this was reading 26%. I wonder if I can get that to read. Alright, I hooked up the def tank and turned the key on. Right now we're live, interactive within the pinpoint test. Right now it's indicating we are at 26%, and that's not good. Anything below 28, you read, will throw us into DERATE. So I want to show you my method for testing the DEF concentration. Most of you will not have this, but I wanted to show you because I thought it was pretty cool. Right now, more or less, I am validating that the molded DEF sensor that's in the tank is reading correctly. Alright, some of the things you're going to need, obviously, is the #1 best DEF for your truck. If it's got that on it, you should be using it. I don't like this, but I do like this tool. This is a DEF refractometer. Keep it nice and clean. Also, make sure you have some distilled water and a sample of my suspected contaminated DEF that I've taken a sample and has only been sitting for a few minutes. So one of the first things you're going to want to do here, per the instructions of this refractometer, is it wants you to put a few drops of distilled water on this slide and then calibrate the measurement tool via this little thumb screw so that the brown and white line, brownish white line, is at the 0 mark when we look through the eyepiece. Alright, so I'm going to get my dropper, gotten some fresh distilled water here, make sure I got a couple drops. I verified that my slide is clean. A couple more drops, empty that out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shut this. Just like we were in science class, no, we are not checking for corona. So next we need a light, and I have magneted my light, and we're going to get our refractometer and we're going to see if the lines meet up. Okay, you guys can see the 0 mark. That is our calibrated area, and we are going to now measure good DEF and see where, come on, see where the measurement is. Okay, again, I'm just gonna wipe this off with a clean towel, both sides. Okay, so I have squirted out all the water from the dropper. I'm going for nice, clean, super premium, fresh Motorcraft DEF. I'm gonna put a nice big drop on it like that. Just gonna go ahead and close the slide just like we did with the water. And you can see it, you know, ooze out all over there. And let's go back to the light and see where we are at with good DEF. See if I can get it here. Right there where the concentration of our good Motorcraft DEF is. Anything above 28% is good. All right, so now let's measure the stuff that came out of the truck, shall we? Okay, again, I'm gonna wipe this off. It's all clean. I'm going to use my dropper and go back in the distilled water, soak some up. I'm gonna squirt that out, clean out my dropper. Now, get all this water out of here, okay? Dry. Gonna get some contaminated DEF, not contaminated, I should say, just poor concentration. And we're gonna put that right on our slide again. Close this boy back up. And let's take it back over to the light and see where this DEF is reading. Ooh, not good, you guys. That is why this vehicle is in DERATE. You saw the calibration with the distilled water. You saw the percent of concentration with good DEF. Now this is not within the specifications that Ford recommends for your Power Stroke diesel. Please make sure that you're using the correct DEF. Otherwise, you're going to be in this situation. Gonna need to drain and refill this blessed tank with fresh DEF. All right, tank is in, everything's plugged in. I put 3 2.5 gallon jugs of DEF in here. Now it's computer time. Now we'll be able to see what our DEF concentration is with our new installed DEF. Still live. I haven't done nothing. Let's get rid of these dolphins and let's see what our stuff's reading. Key is on. Okay, just went up to 27. Sitting here, if it's gonna go up. Oh, maybe. Let's see what happens. Okay, maybe it will creep up after it sits here for a second. This is the first time I've had this particular complaint before and issue. We sat here with the key on doing our pinpoint test and it was straight at 25, 26, was bouncing back and forth between those two values. Remember, 28 is our threshold. Okay, we've achieved. Anything above 28 puts us into happy mode. Oh yeah. We are actually going to have to exit this vehicle from DERATE. If you guys remember one of my last videos, I had to do a drive cycle that we had to wait for the DEF injector and the pressure, and then we had to sit there and let it high idle at 2500 RPM until EGT14 was at 437 or the message cleared in the instrument cluster. And currently, that is our message illumination accompanied with a warning in the message center that says DEF speed's going to be limited to blah blah blah. It is not in idle only mode. Alright, she's still going up. Definitely higher than what it was. Alright, here's the actual PID on IDS. You guys can see we're at 32-33% concentration. Right where that new DEF sample was reading. This right here, this bottom, all others, is what we have to follow to get this out of DERATE. And right now we have these messages here, speed limited to X, actually right here, right there. So we have this DEF warning message, and we need to complete this. We have to run the engine and get the EGTs higher than 266 for 2 minutes. But right now we need to roll this wrecker back. So let's get that moving. Starting. PTO, e-brakes down. Here we go. She's rolling back. All right, I just shut it off. I'm going to pull up our data logger and I'm going to look for my PIDs here for EGTs. Boom, boom. Oh, where's 1, 2? I need to get to the PCM data logger. All right. Got all 4 of my EGTs pulled up. I need to hold all of them at 266 degrees for up to 2 minutes. I should say for a minimum of 2 minutes. So we're gonna get this girl outside and then we are going to do steps 3 and 4 after we are at 266. Okay, getting out the shop. Long boy. This one's extra long. Yes, I know, I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. All right, now, this is the other drive cycle in order to get your vehicle out of DERATE. I have not covered this one too much. I usually get the ones that are in idle only mode. Put the old seatbelt on here and we're creeping up on EGT 101. All of them need to be 266 for a minimum of 2 minutes. So let's wait our 2 minutes, guys. All we have on in the cluster is that warning lamp illuminated. Just waiting on that 1-4. She's way in the back, but we'll get her. I have had this happen to me once before in a different truck where I was doing this and it actually got hot enough and turned off the warning indicator. So that's cool. All right, I pulled up our DEF concentration. Still way higher than what we were. We're creeping up on 266. So we're getting closer and closer. Let's review what we're gonna do while we're waiting for this to heat up. So after we get to 266, we need to accelerate steady to 50 miles an hour and carry out a closed pedal deceleration event without applying the brake for 6 seconds. Repeat that procedure 3 times. So we are going to, once this achieves our temp, we're gonna take it down the road, get up to 50, and then let up off the gas and brake for 6 seconds and just coast. Let's see what temps we're at. Okay, 266. I'm gonna say we're gonna go. I know we haven't been here for 2 minutes, but I'm gonna say we're gonna go for it. All right, 50 miles an hour. Once we hit 50 miles an hour, we're going to get up off the accelerator and let it do its thing. So here we go. We're gonna slowly, steadily accel up to 50. I need 6 seconds of coasting. Okay, off the gas, off the brake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need to make a turn now. So right now I'm at a red light and I'm taking off. Let's get 50. I'm at maybe 3/4 throttle. I don't have it to the floor. As soon as I hit 50, we're coasting. Okay, I'm off of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back on the gas. Coming up to another corner here, I'm gonna have to turn. Okay, I'm going straight now again on an industrial drive, and there isn't a lot of traffic out, so I'm hopefully gonna be able to knock this out without an issue. Okay, this is our 3rd deceleration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the next step, it wants us to complete 5 hard to medium accelerations lasting 3 seconds apiece. So I'm matting it to the floor. There's our message. There's our 3 seconds, and I'm off of it. That was a good acceleration. All right, we need to do this 5 times, so we've gotten 1 under our belt. Okay, I'm gonna hammer it. Gonna get another 3-second in duration. Okay, that's good enough, 3 seconds. Okay, all right, starting again. Gonna hammer it. This is our 3rd one. Okay, got 2 more to do. Turning again. Got another death message, and we're gonna hammer it. Hard acceleration, 3-second duration. Okay, that was number 4. This is our last one. Hopefully we can get it. Number 5. Hammer down. Hammer down, good buddy. Okay, that was number 5. Still has the warning on. Let's go for number 6. Hammer time for number 6. Just clear already. Okay, guess we're gonna have to try number 7. All right, let's try it once more. It can be finicky. I wish there was a little just reset that you could do, but there's not. This is the reset. We're trying again. Being a real pain in the butt. EGTs are at like 600 degrees. Whoa, I just passed a hawk. Holy cow, that was huge. Woo! Heck yeah, it just cleared. Oh my gosh. I did it 9 times, and as I pulled up to the next traffic light, the death message went off, and of course I didn't have the beautiful bean footage rolling. If anybody's ever had to do this rigmarole to remove your vehicle from DERATE, specifically ones that are not idle only, check out this video. Drop me a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next Friday. Thanks for watching.